Yo, 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 we are live. Let me just get this shared real quick. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Alright, fire. Okay, so today, first looking at the charts, we have 11 a.m. today. We have FOMC meeting minutes. This doesn't matter too much. It's a red folder, yeah, but it doesn't matter too much. What we are concerned about is not going to be the FOMC meeting minutes. It's going to be just the FOMC meeting, not the meeting minutes. This one, what do they go over? It's just a detailed record of the most recent meeting, but the other one gives a lot of more information about the economical statistics and everything, and that's why it's much more volatile when we are dealing with federal funds rate, statements, press conference, economic projections, or a member speaking, like Powell. Those are way more volatile because they provide way more context for the market and economical standpoints. So this meeting minutes just describes the kind of information they got, so it's not too crazy, so it doesn't really matter. And I don't mind holding a kind of trade through it. But on the daily, we have for NASDAQ, I never got one of my alerts hit, but that is because we did have an we had an S&T at the highs that is then confirmed by these 7-hour framework candles. So I was actually going to go over that with you real quick. Hold on. So this 3 p.m., this 10 p.m., we kind of come lower in this kind of failure swing right here is what we could be targeting as a kind of sell side. So this could be my sell side liquidity right here that we could be targeting. Kind of like my closest one. So this one is also under, and then we also have our daily low, or our most relevant swing lower. But this SMT looks like it's holding out right now, and we are looking like we're coming away from this kind of gap, creating a failure swing to that high. But we also have an SMT, which is a point in the market where we can trade away from. So I will be looking at these lows right here, and then we can go to the 4 hourly, see what's going on over here. We do have a fair value gap, so we can see how we react to that range, because I do believe, have we tapped into it on here? Yeah, we have tapped into it on S&P. We have tapped into that range on here, but right now this looks very, very bearish. And I know some of you guys absolutely love SMTs. I mean, SMTs are very, very good for whenever you're trying to get into a trade or into the market around anything. So yeah, definitely recommend looking for those every single time you trade. I mean, if not, it doesn't really invalidate the trade, but just makes it super probable. So let's get right here, 4 hours. So we got that 4-hour gap. And obviously we have these highs resting above, but since we're coming lower, we're just gonna want to be looking lower to see our targets and what we are reacting from versus what we aren't. This hourly, we have a major sweep coming to the hourly on both time frames. It looks like we have a kind of SMT right there too, kind of like an internal manipulation, which is also very, very good for us to see when we're looking for kind of what order flow wants us to see. So with this gap right here on this hourly, we did inverse it. So I want to expect us to come a little higher first, but I don't really want to see us come higher than that equilibrium mark. I mean, market's going to open right now, so I guess we'll give it a little bit of leeway. But we should reject away from this kind of point to come lower. And I do want to see that 4-hour gap get disrespected. So hopefully we can do that by 7 a.m. So I'll just be on the lookout for that. So I'm going to mark this out as another low, and also this one out as another low, because we look like we're creating an SMT right here, But because our higher time frame SMT, which is on the daily, is more prominent, and also we have an internal manipulation at these highs over here from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. that is also super big confluence to let us know that, or from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. That's super big confluence to let us know that we should probably be going lower, and this SMT doesn't really matter. And plus, structure is looking like we're creating a lot of liquidity lower. We're not really running out any lows yet, so I do expect us to make a good dip quite lower just because of our consolidation range, and this internal manipulation swing leading us to distribution lower. So using that AMD, because we're looking for that distribution leg lower into an accumulation range where we find manipulation, which is this SMT at this relevant swing. So we have a protected swing to trade away from lower, with a lot of targets resting lower, along with that relevant swing that we can also be targeting lower. And the framework is all aligned. Everything is telling us that we do want to come lower. So, ooh, perfect. This right here. We want to hold that gap on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute as well. I'll mark it out like that. So that 15-minute, we do want it to be respected. So I'd be okay if we wick above it. That'd be totally fine. But I don't really want to see us come up higher. I mean, the most I really want to see, I don't want to see us come back to these highs for sure. But we can create an SMT at these highs, which would be nice. But that's the most I'd want to see from an expansion, or at least a move for us to come lower. But yeah, if we do just want to drop lower, that's not going to be the trade for us. If we're just going to automatically displace lower to all of these lows, all of these different swings, there's no point in taking the trade, because there could be a reversal at 7 a.m. or there could be something else. But I am going to want to look for something that is worthwhile within the market, and I do want to see us tap into a significant fair value gap, because I do want to emphasize that we need reason to come higher, which could be this SMT, or we could just tap into here, come up to this range, lower, and close through. So what we want to see, or what I'm kind of looking for, is a retracement higher. So we're already showing displacement lower. We had our manipulation, our internal manipulation is there on this swing. So we're good on that. 1 hour, if we close below this, that'll be really good too. But we have our internal manipulation, which is right here. So we have our internal manipulation. We have our SMT at the highs. This high, I'm just going to take it out because it doesn't really matter. But we do have our hourly kind of bodies resting right here. So if we close below that, that's going to be really good confluence that we do want to come lower based on how we react to it on the 7 hour as well. I guess it just kind of depends on how this 7 a.m. candle is going to treat us. But this SMT looks like it's holding really well, unless we just manipulate and go higher. That's probably not going to be a good trade for us to take, just because of the order flow, what it's showing us right now. I wouldn't want to take anything that's higher. So market's going to open in a minute. So we're just going to wait for that. And we also have our 5-minute low right here. We did retrace, but just because this is market open, everything does seem to be aligned. So if we do get that close, I'm not sure if we'd want to come lower or anything, just because there is nothing that we retrace to. It just looks like we consolidated, manipulated lower, then higher, and then came lower. So, and also we have this SMT holding at this range over here. Fair value gap right here tapped into. That's actually good manipulation. That's good. 5-minute off the lows. I guess we'll just wait to see how this closes. I would like to see it close on both ends, just to make sure we're making the correct move. And we didn't get it, so we're gonna wait for the open. Let's see reaction to this range. See, this is good displacement right here. If you wanted to take that, that would have been absolutely amazing. That didn't look like the trade for me. Just because we have that fair value gap resting lower, I didn't know if we're just going to drop through it or not, but it looks like we are. So you would have taken that trade right there off of that 5-minute key level, and also that 5-minute level that's also aligned. But I do want to see a retracement higher, because this is a really good A+ setup that we could be taking. So I do want to take the continuation of this. So we wicked through this kind of 4-hour already. So we already know that the draw is lower based on that opening. We do definitely want to come lower. I do want to see a retracement for kind of healthy expansion lower, back to that kind of range. So if we do get that, that'll be great. We have market open, manipulate like fucking crazy. It's nuts. This is a very volatile wick. This could be a target. So yeah, we're gonna see how market just opens right there. Looks good. It's a good candle open. We didn't get that close on both markets, so I am just looking at that. Looking at the daily on YM as well, we kind of tapped into this range twice. So whichever follows that pair is going to be the leading pair. So this is not the leading pair. The ES is going to be the leading pair today. So I like taking trades on NASDAQ though only. So I'm just going to look at this. If we close over here as well, that's going to be confluence for me to get into, which we just did. So I'm just going to wait for a retracement. Very significant range that we just made. That push. Gonna open up chat real quick. I haven't been on that. Just been focused on the markets. My bad if y'all been commenting and shit. That's on me. But yeah, this is why we don't take market open trades unless we kind of have significant pullback and then we close out of it. So that 633 candle should have, if this 633 candle was this candle right here, then I would have taken it. But because it was right before market open, a lot of volatility enters the market right before that, you know. We tapped into a 3-minute fair value gap that correlated with a 5-minute. We also have that range that we're tapping into. I kind of just want to wait. I don't really want to do anything right now. I don't want to get like anything. I don't want to get trigger happy. I just kind of see what market wants to present us. But this is a good expansion candle right here. I just want to see a bullish candle on the 5-minute to create another leg for a healthy expansion lower, because we're already in a kind of distribution. So I do want to see us return to this 15-minute. That would be really nice, or this high right here at the very least. We can form an SFT off some of this shit, but we have a lot of things going for us right now. So I just want to make sure we're taking out that high first. Unless we did that on S&P, which I'm pretty sure we did we? No, we didn't take out that high yet. It looks like we're still coming lower though. All right. How's the first 5 minutes of market looking? Bullish or bearish, my bad. But that bullish candle looking good. I want to see that good movement up. So, if anything, this would have been a good trade to take. Just looking at it right now, I personally just want to take this just because market open was right as we were making that into a kind of close. My bad. But yeah, market open was there right when we were about to make that close. We have a retracement on this range, creating a fair value gap right here too. If we can get a close here, next candle we tap into that and then close lower, that would be wonderful. I would love to see that. And then we could target these lows. Ooh, excuse me. Then we could target these lows lower. And then these lows, and target that relevant swing. Oof. And since we have SMT, I'll probably just do one mini today, to be honest. If everything looks good. If not, I'll just do it on a fucking micro. But you serious? Yeah, we're kind of just waiting right now. I'll kind of tell you guys what it's already. I mean, what we're looking for is a sweep distribution / reversal confirmation retracement. So that's kind of what we're looking for right now. So first of all, we have already got the sweep, which, what can I do for a check? I don't even know. Let's see. Let me do that. So we already got the sweep. We already get the distribution and reversal confirmation, which is this, the SMT, internal manipulation, the draw lower, these lower time frames getting tapped into. So we kind of have that, and now we just need a retracement leg, which we are here, which it looks like we're creating right now. So if this becomes that, that would be good. And then I just want a 3-minute closure below that. Let's see what 3 minutes looking like. Good. We tap back into it again. We swept. Where's our retracement leg? Boom. We get our retracement leg. Now we're looking for a 5-minute key level created right there. And now our 3-minute closure, we are here. So we've kind of got everything we kind of need for the markets to give us what we want. So there is no kind of rush for me to be looking for anything. I just need to see my closure now. That's all I really need. Did we form an internal SMT? I think we did right here off these 5 minutes. Yeah, right here. So we have an internal manipulation SMT at these highs from 615 to 635, 615, 635 SMT. So yeah, one of my targets got hit. We created an SMT off of it, off the relevant pair. This pair is still the weaker pair, so we're probably just going to be dipping lower. Okay. Ooh, we tapped into that fair value gap. That's perfect. If we do that for both, that's still fine. We don't really need an SMT here. I don't really mind if this one gets pushed through, just because this 15-minute level was my target initially. And if that gets tapped into, like we're seeing right here, that is exactly what I wanted to see. So I just want to see us wick away from now. So we'll see. If we start expanding, I'll wait till 7 a.m. and then we'll probably just come to this 5-minute, consolidate, distribute lower, and then that'll be the trade. But yeah, we got our SMT off these highs. Tap into that fair value gap right here, which looks really, really good. So this candle as well, we have our opposing candles coming higher. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for that closure now. This is all I'm looking at. We don't need to be looking at that, not that, not that, not even really this anymore. We could. I'll leave it there. We don't need this. We don't need this. This is our 4-hour. This is for y'all. Internal manipulation. That's for y'all. That's for y'all. That's for y'all. I don't really need these anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, good expansion. I love what we're seeing right now. Boom, we broke it. Broke the SMT. Tap into that fair value gap now. Okay, so just to explain what happened there. This 5-minute broke through. Again, just market open was at that next candle, and next candle is very volatile. We don't know what's going to happen right here after we tap into this 4-hour. That's why we're going to wait for that retracement there, which if you guys waited for that, perfect. If you guys didn't, just a lesson learned. Don't do it again. This should help build your discretion within the market with understanding kind of key times in the market to trade, when to trade, and kind of key levels to look at when you are trading. I'm gonna put my candle on. Alright. Boom. We got that fair value gap tapped into. All our targets are tapped into. There is really nothing else that I need to see. We have our 15-minute low right here. 45 just came through. Yeah, that's good for me. I'm chilling. Yeah, that's good enough. I want to see us reject now. If we can just close below this. So I want to see a 3-minute candle closure right here for this one. And to get an early entry, I want to see a 5-minute closure. If we can get both, that'll be perfect. These are my 5-minute levels, just to show you guys what it is. 5-minute level for a 3-minute closure, 15-minute level for a 5-minute closure. There you go. Alright, looks like we're expanding. That's fine. Doesn't matter that much. I would like to believe that we are just reacting from that 4-hour. And we do want to come lower just because that's my bias. But to go higher, if we break that SMT, that'll be my invalidation point for this day since we're not in a continuation. These invalidation points we don't apply them just because we're not in a continuation day, because our daily isn't really continuing off from anything. We're kind of reversing right now, so this is kind of a reversal. If we break that SMT on the reversal, that'll be our conflict. If we didn't have that SMT, our invalidation would be a close above that point, this daily. Or we can even go so far as saying this 4-hour. But I do want to see us in 12 minutes close below this. Which hopefully we do. I think we will. For what price actually showed us. We tapped into all my targets that I wanted to tap into. Well, I mean, there's still one resting above, but still, you know. If we go higher than up to here, I don't know if that's it. I don't know what the fuck we doing with that, but we did tap into this leg range, which is where our forget value gaps are. I do want to see a rejection off of this zone, which S&P seems like it is doing. But NQ is the lagging pair, so it is the weaker pair. It's going to be the weaker pair, so just got to give it a little bit of time. It's a little bit of a sad, anxious boy today. It's good. It's a good push. See, what that tells us within the market shows us that we don't really have friction to come up higher anymore. So this is a really good point for us to take a trade off of if we want to get a candle closure. So on this 5-minute, that'll close before, I think, right? Yeah, before that. Yeah, I'll probably take a couple there. I'll take 3 here. I want to go to my micros, to be honest with you. MNQ. So let's get our 15-minute level marked out. Bang. 5-minute level marked out. Spang. So if we get this 5-minute closure right here, I will gladly enter for 3 at least. Stops above these highs, of course. I'll enter for 1 stop. Whoops. Come back up. Yep, that's a good closure. Enter for 3. Boom. We're gonna get our optimal entry right here. We got that candle closure, so I just want to see us come back down now and just reject off of this kind of zone again, because whenever we have expansion candles like that, we just want to see a rejection. So I'll get my early entry right there for 3, and then how many points is that? 71. Let's bring out our calculator real quick. So right here we have our calculator. Let's go. Boom, we got filled into. Nice, good fill. For 71 points, we are looking at a risk of, for 3 right now, that'll be times 2, so 671 times 6, 426. I'm only going to be risking 500 on this trade, so that looks okay so far. I'll probably add more off of a closure down here. But yeah, I mean, if we get stopped out right here, then that's it for me. I'm okay with being wrong. But yeah, this looks good. I do want to see us come lower. This is that trade that we're looking for the entire day, so this looks good. Once we get that 3-minute closure down there at that 5-minute level, I'll definitely add more, probably double size. But yeah, it's definitely a 2R trade. It's definitely an A trade we're looking at right here. I'm okay with letting this come up a little bit, but I don't want to see anything happen off of those highs right here. I think we do. No, we're not having an SMT right there, I don't believe. Yeah, we tapped into all of our targets. Market is now correlating with itself. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I mean, we could have an internal manipulation at those highs, so we could give it a little bit of room, but I mean, even then, I don't even want to do that, just because we're already pushing lower. We already get that closure. If we do want to come higher, I'll wait till like 7 a.m. But yeah, I kind of want to see, I really want to see us dip lower to this Ferrari gap again. If we get stopped out, I'm going to be so pressed. But I guess we'll just wait. I would take another trade if it presents itself, but just off of this, I do want to see us just go. Just want to see us run through that level. I want to see a 7 a.m. closure, definitely below that. If we don't, then we're probably gonna go higher. Or that next candle, we'll see a dip, but we'll see. But we're just gonna stick it through. It is what it is. Followed my rules. We saw everything we needed to see. So I'm good with that. It's always a hard part seeing your trade and drawdown, but we have our wizard to keep us safe. I'm gonna go 1 tick above, just because I don't want to get ticked out on my fucking trade over our damn high. And we're probably gonna stop out, yeah. Yep. That's it right there. Alright. Well. Now we just wait. I'm not looking to target really anything higher. Since we had that push up, probably gonna have this high get swept right here. So I'm gonna definitely look for less on this trade. 250 is gonna be my max risk. But yeah, first loss on the day. That sucks. All right. Hold up 1 second. No momentum, por favor. We're just gonna wait for the 7 a.m. At 7 a.m. will probably give us a reversal that we wanted. There we go. Okay. Now we're chilling. And that was actually a good loss, I'm not gonna lie. I am really okay with that. Coming to terms with it, I am okay with it. So yeah, we're gonna do 250 for our max risk now. But I will add more, but this is gonna be my max risk. If we're in continuation, I'm definitely just gonna add more for when I see market just go. But yeah, we're not letting market run without us, bro. I know there's, I mean, I hope there's gonna be a fucking big ass move today with that daily SMT. Come on. I do want to see that SMT hold. I just wish market would talk to me right, bro. Type shit, you know. So we didn't get that candle closure lower, but that 15-minute low is still gonna be significant just because we have these opposing candles. Boom, we tapped into that high. Tapped into that high on here too on S&P. Wow, it looks like NQ is the stronger pair here just because we're pushing higher. What was our first loss on that trade? 437. Good loss. First trade loss. So our max loss on the day is probably going to be around 687, which is still below my 750 per. So that's okay. Okay, we're gonna get a 7 a.m. right now. We have our 5-minute right here. This one got inversed. All these got inversed right here with that candle. So this right here, that's actually a good trade for some strategies that I used to trade. Tap into that 4-hour CISD and inverse. Target right here. Stops at that previous candle wick lower. Target a 1-to-1. Break even right here. And bang out. And for the same, I'm fully bearish, but those equal lows need to go. Once those equal lows are took, we are good, but market playing with us. No, yeah. I don't even know what equal lows you're talking about, to be honest with you. Talking about these ones down here? These relative equal lows right here. That's a good target. You can see that. Maybe our red zone's where we're gonna get tapped into. This is kind of gonna be our red zone right here. Invalidation. I do not want to see us come tap into that. That'd suck. But I do want to see a 7 a.m. reversal, which means we probably might bang for that trade right here. That's a good inverse. So since 7 a.m. came out, that 4 hour we're pushing off of, disrespecting this SMT. We're holding this, I guess. This change. So yeah, we have that change within that previous high. Yeah, we might become higher, to be honest with you. But I don't know, we'll see. So that SMT invalidated now. I'm just gonna wait for a consolidation zone or an accumulation range now. And wherever we go with that, I'll probably just take it, to be honest with you. Wherever market wants to push towards it. We're about to close on it. This is our 5-minute fair value gap. That high got taken out. See, that inverse fair value gap trade would have been banger. That should have been top. Alright. Nothing yet. Just a big ass expansion move higher. Alright, hold up. Peek in real quick. Just looking at chat for a couple of my mentors. Everybody's distraught that we went higher. This shit's funny. Alright, what was I initially looking for? Oh, okay, cool. Alright, we're good. Yeah, alright. Cool. Absolutely chilling. Yeah, I can't believe we came higher. That's wild. I mean, if you want to look at it from the way you want, I mean, we wanted to see how we reacted to this 4 hour, which I truly believed would come lower, but shit, I guess not. 1 hour does look, I guess, bullish. Nah, that inverse. Yeah, I don't make no fucking sense, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to make sense of why we even come higher. That's a bullish signature, but there's nothing bullish about this entire trade or this entire market. Yeah, hopefully we form, what the fuck, unauthorized. Bitch, it's me. Hold on. Us. Here we go. Let's finally see something fucking happen. We had like been bullish for like 20 minutes, bro. 20 minutes is straight. Just candlesticks higher. Okay. So here's the plan now. Since hopefully we can reject from the zone. If we do, we get a push lower. Get a push higher. Candle closure lower. That's our entry right there. That's what I'm looking for right now. If we get that, cool. If we don't, we don't. But that's what I'm looking for. Nothing else that I want to see. Good. This is good and decisive candle. We filled in that, what is it? 4 hour. We really don't have a 7 hour gap. Something I have been thinking about is kind of like the 5 a.m. gaps that we kind of make during these expansions during New York Open. Is where when we make these kind of expansions, we usually create a kind of fair value gap range. So seeing how we react to it during another market can kind of tell us the bias for that next market, and then when we create another one, we can see how it reacts during a session and react to it in that next market. You know, you kind of see what I'm getting at. That 5 minute candle, we target that, see how we react to it target higher, but sometimes it doesn't work out, as you see right here. But I don't know. I think it works out more often than not, just from looking at it. Y'all hear that? Let's see if y'all hear that. Sounds some like lyrical elimination. Bro, what, Chico? Ay, ay, ay. Definitely not. I cannot do that, man. That's not the move right now. That's horrible. I tried doing that, bro. That was a really bad day of trading for me. We ain't doing that right now. That's a nightly thing, strictly, routinely. If we respect this gap, bro, actually just gonna piss me off for the day, bro. Cause like, what we doing? You finally lock in for the day, and that's how market treats you, bro. Can't believe that's what we're doing. Wonder if my shit will get off if I start playing like some actual music. Cause I do want to actually hear some music right now. You guys got any like music suggestions? Anybody else in the chat? I mean, Robert, you too, but like I see 3 people in the chat, so if anybody else got any suggestions for music, let me know. I'll listen to this. This shit fire. Hold on, let me play it. Right now, don't mean for well. I know that you can't tell. What will prevail for all? No matter what it takes. No matter what it takes. For you to tell me where you going with all my love? Where you going with all my profit? Where you going with all my profit? Where you going with all my profit? With all my profit, where you going with all my profit? Where you going with all my profit? Where you going with my stop loss? Safe like you secure yourself before the bag. Safe like out you park the home base. You rush to hide in your space. You lost and tapped out. Mirror match, I face myself as a bad bout. Swim good. It's a good song. Robert, you're low-key like male manipulator. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like yesterday when we met up, that fit was total male manipulator, bro. I know girls hate to see you walk in the door, bro. Especially that music taste, bro. Swing Good by Frank Ocean. This is a low key. Bro talking about some really. Boy had them thrifted pants and that waffle knit sweater, bro. Come on. With the glasses on. If you need glasses, that's my bad. God forbid a man likes Frank. Nah, I fuck with him too, bruh. I get the same thing. Just from what I've been told, you kind of fit the stereotype too. No matcha though. Nah, no matcha. That saves you right there, to be honest with you. That definitely saves you. Hey, I don't know if you listen to music, bro. We got fucking. I don't know if you've seen Don Toliver drop, bro. This release fire, bro. Listen to this. Oh my goodness, listen to this, bro.
Oh my god, Jesse, can I try on your glasses?
Body. Yo, body. I'm out of control when come here, I'm a grip on you. Peabody was top for me. What did that even mean, bro? You fucked with it? Is that what you're saying? Let me see. What we got right here? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. J. Cole drop. I listened to that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Did not listen to it all the way. I got like 4 tracks in, and we got like. Damn, we got. Man, we got 24 fucking songs, bro. Are you kidding me right now? I could have just read the top. I didn't have to count it. But damn, we got like 24. Nah, that's just fire. When do you think Frank's gonna drop, bro? That boy gotta drop soon. He's got to. I made a bet with my friends like last year. I said, yo, 500 for everybody if Frank don't drop. 500 for everybody if Frank don't drop. Yeah. By December. Made a bet. I made that bet with everybody. I handshook all my friends. I was like, yo, he's dropping by December for sure. And then that came, and then I just never talked about it again. And I just hoped it never was brought up. Only reason I'm letting that can of worms out on here is just because they don't even watch this stream. And there's no way they're going to come like this far in to see that shit. So I'm safe. We're chilling. Solidify my future. We're still pushing up, bro. That's deadass aggravating. This could be... Wait, this actually looks good. Reversal. Overall time frame bullish. Imagine. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, he's never doing that, bro. That motherfucker just in Japan living his best life type shit, for real. Robert, I swear to God, bro. Don't you dare. I cannot do that, bro. I gotta pay out like maybe 5K, bro. There's no way I can do that. You know how detrimental to my bank account that is, dude? Talking about something, I'm gonna rat you out, bro. I'm gonna switch you down next time I see you if you talk about some dumb shit like that, bro. I swear. Bro, that cannot get out, bro. I said that shit to you in confidence. And now you're gonna make me kill you, bro. For what? For what? Just for over Frank Ocean? You gonna die over Frank Ocean, bro? Are you willing to do that? That's a good song. Thames fire. Like, look, bro. Come on. Not sometimes. Come on. Tell me I hit that though. Yeah, sometimes. You wanna hear me rap? I'm about to go crazy, bro. Let's see. We got anything going on? It looked like charts gonna go, but then we just keep wicking away from bullish PDA race. So I'm just like, yeah, maybe not. Ooh, this is the nearest one. Yo, that scared the fuck out of me. I'm not even gonna cap, bro. Let me see how loud that shit was. Yo, that scared the fuck out of me. I'm not. Yeah, that did scare the fuck out of me. That's crazy. Nah, that ain't good. I don't like that. It's good.
If you have CalFresh
Man, come on, bruh. You don't advertise on my stream. I was hoping to be green going into my midterm in a bit, but sad day. R.I.P. Midterm 2. You definitely need a good mentality for a midterm. That shit sucks. I remember I was taking a midterm. I just left the class, to be honest with you, and I never came back. Like, that's literally what happened. That's why I stopped going to school. I saw that midterm. I just dipped. Just went home. It was like 9, bro. It was, I had that class from like, I think it was like 7 to 10, bro. It was like 9. I was in that. I was like 30 minutes deep, and I just left, to be honest with you. Yeah, fucking weak ass beats. Let's play music, bro. What am I doing? I'm about to sneeze. Oh, thank you. We don't even have a 5-minute level here, bro. I'm about to be a dumbass and take the first inverse I see, bro. Like, real shit. Nah, I'm not gonna do that, though. Come on, we better than that. Come on now. Oh, back to the midterm shit. I just went to bed. I went home and went to sleep. I didn't give a fuck. I went to college for a little bit, like maybe like a couple months. And then just, that was it for me. That was all I could take. Like, right after high school, you gotta do more school, bro. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Full port inverse. I'd low-key be down for that. Because this could be a good inverse right here. If we can get an inverse off this 5-minute level. Or not 5-minute, 3-minute level. This could be a good break-even point right here. So, I don't know. We can go break even on the day. I probably only target like 500. Probably just let that bitch run as far as it wants to. Get away from me. I'm not what you. I'm not what you. I'm not what you need. I don't know what you need. Not what you need. Bro, why are we still bullish, bro? What are we doing? 30 minutes into the damn 7 a.m. No, not even. 7 a.m. we started bullish and stay bullish, bro. What are we doing? Give me the reversal. You need. I don't need. No, yeah, for sure. It definitely keeps me active in social too. It's just, I don't know. For me, I personally decided to stop being active in social with school. Just because, I mean, you've been doing that shit for years, bro. I don't, like 12 years straight, just straight dick and balls and some homework. Like, what are we doing, you know? I want to get out of that for a minute, yo. You know, I just want to let them breathe. I might go back to university. What is this song? It's fire. You know what I mean? I just want to spread my wings a bit, you know? See what life is really like. Face some real hard challenges like bills. Ooh, scary. Not that bad. I low-key fuck with bills more than I fuck with homework. That's real shit right there. Getting homework in versus paying bills every month, that, bro, no diff. Like, I would pay bills every day of the month. I hate homework. To this day. I can compare both now, like, for at least a year. I take bills over that any day, bro. Take my money. I will pay to not do homework. That's literally what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of people would. Yeah, this is some bullshit. Honestly, right here, there's like, I'll be honest with you. You could probably hop up to the markets right now. We'll probably stay just within this entire range right here. There's like no point. Yeah, that's OD. I know market structure, bro. This is not bullish. This ain't bullish. This is not bullish. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here, bro. If we just get a late ass reversal, bro, this shit's. I mean, we're consolidating right now, but we're not really holding a level, bro. Like, we already wicked through this, so we're probably gonna keep going higher. But if we come lower, then what the fuck are we doing in this Friday gap? In this daily? I guess we'll have to see in like 6.5 hours. We'll see how we react to it. But usually when we wick through something like this, this just means that we're gonna go through it. And we're kind of holding that level right now on every fucking time frame. Look at that. That's insane. We haven't seen like a good bearish candle in 15, 30, 45, oh my god, 60, 75, 90, 105, 120, 120, 2 hours? 2 hours? Am I tripping? Oh, this is the 5 minute time frame. Yo, I was about to say, bro, 2 hours of straight bullish price action. That's nuts. Holy shit. I thought I was tripping. Oh, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, almost an hour. Almost an hour. Bro, I was tripping. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, that don't even sound right. It's not even, I haven't even been trading for 2 hours. And I was definitely on the charts for this. But like, that's my execution. I've been locking in on my sleep. I ain't gonna lie. That's like super, super important. If there's anything I could tell you to do in this life, bro, is locking on sleep. That should be a whole routine. That should always be a priority in your life. Sleep, by far the most important thing. More than chasing a bag, more than a job, more than homework. For your literal well-being, make sure you sleep and make sure you dream. That's like up there with like having human connection, like having social connections and shit. Having friends, that's healthy. What's healthier? Sleep. That's real shit. Because in sleep you get to learn about yourself. But yeah, sleep is so important, man. So is dreaming. Wait a minute, what the fuck? I didn't even see he said that. Did you peep that? Or am I tripping? I know it's you wish you could unswallow. That's crazy. Let's have a baby without fucking. You wish you could unfollow. I know it's corny. You wish you could unswallow. I know it's good. Oh wow, he says that a bunch of times. That's wild. Finally. Holy shit, please. Do me right, bro. Honestly, if we get that inverse, that's a really good inverse. Wait, what the fuck? He talking about the Bible here? You was clubbing, hustling before you met your husband. Then I said, what if Mary was in the club? Around hella thugs, cover Nori and lambs of wool. That's a crazy. Taking a 200 point CP. Bro, are we really gonna respect that right now? I'm so pressed. I'm so pressed. There's like no way. I'm here, bro. Nah, I'm only taking a 1 for stop. Oh shit, we're about to get filled into that. Give me 1. Holy shit, that was scary. Only like 100 stop. Wow, we're really not coming lower than that. That's wild. I'll get for 2. We close below. I'll answer for 1 more. If not, I'm just gonna exit out the trade. I'll take this loss, to be honest with you. I don't mind. It's like a 100. There's a 100 stop loss. That don't matter to me. $48 times 4 is 200. Yeah. I'm gonna put this right here for now, though. Okay. Okay. If we get that candle closure lower, then definitely like holding that bitch. If not, is what it is. No way we want to just fucking just want to stay in that for right gap. It's like I don't want to go anywhere. I'm telling you, bro. NQ's a little shy little boy. There we go. Okay, now that's a good level. Get that close. I'll take another sell. Stop up there. Either we completely dip down right here, or are we just gonna close right here? Just one of these need to get tapped into, and then I'm chilling. Right now, what's the stop loss right here? 5250. Or, yeah. 2575. 25.75 times, what is it for? Yeah, it's 103. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we got our Fairway gap. I'll give it a little bit of leeway, like right there. But yeah. We should see a kind of instant push away from this Fairway gap once we tap into it. These hoes might get it's all the funniest song on fucking this album. Might get naked. Mad at myself, I ain't make it. Baby came way too impatient. Africans, Americans, and Blasians. Maybe a little bit Haitian. Baby came way too impatient. Baby King funny as hell, I ain't gonna lie to you. Might get, they might. Baby King way too impatient. Africans, Americans, and Blasians. Maybe a little bit Haitian. Baby King way too impatient. I know she don't want me to be. He got a drop though. He hasn't dropped in how long? 5 years, bro. Fucking shit. We made him rich and then he just dipped. Yeah, if this don't hold, I'm done for the day for sure. Okay, we're reacting off of it. If we once we close, I'll put my stop there. If we don't, my stop's still gonna stay at that high. Baby King way too impatient. Man, something about this just makes me want to put the stop up here, but I don't really want to do that. If we could just take out this high at most, I'd be okay. Unless we did that on here. You serious? Man, I'm done with this fucking market, bro. Wish I don't got any open orders on this shit. Yeah, we ain't got nothing. Yeah, damn. It's some bullshit, bro. Straight bullshit. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Yeah, fuck that. We're done. We're down. How long? How much? 555. That's chill. 555 on the day. Probably lost $2,200 in the past 2 weeks. That's just nuts. But yeah, that's it for today. I can't believe we went higher. Is what it is though. So max loss, max trade loss 556, and that's it for today. All right, well, that's chill. I'm cooling with that. I took what I wanted to take. I took what made sense. We didn't get that inverse, so that was kind of stupid, but it's only $100. It's fine. But yeah, that's it. Those are my 2 trades for the day. This one was absolutely amazing. This was A+ to the very death of me. But yeah, is what it is. Come back tomorrow. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I will see you on the next live tomorrow, bro. All right, deuces.